What's going on, y'all? This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. And right now, you tuned in to Ghetto Gossip, man. And today, we're gonna be talking about a little bit of, Jay Prince and all of this big situation with, you got Jay Prince Jr. and you got your boy Allstar Jr., man. So Allstar Jr., this whole thing really started, because people thought that, All-Star Junior girl got taken. That's what everybody thought the dude was jealous, but comes out, man, All-Star Junior a player, man, and he not really, you know, pressed by no chick like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saying about him in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So Detroit seem like they holding him down to a certain point. Y'all think they'll go to war with him? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. But no, it all came because it was being said that, Jay Prince Jr. had and chastised All-Star Junior child, which is, some people gonna say that, hey, that's wrong. Some people gonna say, hey, I agree with, what he doing. But me, if it was me in that situation, bro, don't put your hands on mine. So, you know what I'm saying? Leave that up to me. You know what I'm saying? Let the mama handle that, bro. That's how, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? But Jay Prince Jr., bro, he seemed like he wanna be the man. Y'all think Jay Prince Jr. wanna be the man or what? Let me make sure we live. I bet. Okay, we live. Boom, we live. Bet. Yeah, man. So y'all think that boy Jay Prince Jr. want to be the man? He got the chick kissing all on his arm. You know what I'm saying? You got BEN10 back from the dead. You know what I'm saying? You got Dead End, what his name? Dead End Run. You got Dead End Run coming out speaking with a finger lost. And it's his trigger finger that's lost. You know what I'm saying? So, man, y'all make sure that y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tap in. Make sure when you tap in, make sure that you get this thing a like. Let me know what you smoking on, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you did yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all enjoying the content. If you're enjoying the content, I'm gonna be dropping for you. If you're not enjoying the content, guess what? Too bad, because I'm gonna still be dropping content. Now, with that being said, man, let's talk about this shit, bro. And let me show y'all a couple things what I, what I'm saying, that ran into. So first of all, bro, the whole tragic thing started like this, man. You know what I'm saying? You had these fools, you know, acting like they ain't got no sense. People eating. How many people could have got, you know what I'm saying? How many people could have lost their ticket, you know what I'm saying, that night when this whole thing went down, bro? You know what I'm saying? Luckily, you know what I'm saying, only, you know what I'm saying, one or two people got caught with something. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, it wasn't a massacre out there with a whole lot of people, you know what I'm saying, getting hit with something. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comment section. But anyways, I said that to say, bro, it's a good thing that these dudes is finna go to war. Now these guys can go and play Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? Innocent people ain't got to be getting knocked off. Luckily, it wasn't no innocent people, you know what I'm saying, getting knocked off here. But being 10, you know what I'm saying, he want to go to war. So being 10 live this situation, bro, I'm thinking, I'm just saying, I'm just talking my opinion. He lived this shit, bro, so he can go to war in December. How old is being 10? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Is he too old to go to war in December? He's considered a YN to me. You know what I'm saying? Being 10 is considered a YN to me. Like, a lot of people thought that being 10 hadn't lost his ticket. You know what I'm saying? Being 10 and came to the internet saying that what being 10 came to the being 10 came to the internet and say he just posted this shit like 30 minutes ago and say he tired of this shit. He tired of the lies and the confusion, you know what I'm saying? And people saying that they got, you know what I'm saying, some sources and people lying about their sources. See, the internet is in trouble because y'all internet people is lying, bro. Y'all internet people, you know what I'm saying, you bloggers is lying for, you know what I'm saying, clicks and views, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just talking about what happened and stating your opinion around it. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, you know what I'm saying, something tragic happened. Like I told y'all, bro, multiple people could have lost their life in this situation, bro. How multiple people could have lost their life? Because I'm thinking there was a switch on that strap, you know. And being 10 bullets gotta be weak, you know. Being 10 gotta have some of the weakest bullets if it ain't knock somebody out. And then you got people making memes, memes and shit about it and dances about this whole situation right after that happened. But the guy JR, All-Star JR, he's not no rookie to this, bro. Like it's being said that JR done got blasted in his head. Yeah. So he war ready. He talked about this whole thing already. And me, I won't be going and talking about none of my business like this if you know what I'm saying. I was in some shit like that, you know. If it's already done, you know what I'm saying, let that be done. If the news caught it, you know what I'm saying, let the news, you know what I'm saying, let them see it like that. You ain't got to keep going around bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? Because JR, you could have lost your ticket that night. You know what I'm saying? You could have been gone up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep bragging, bro, you gonna end up with them bracelets. I ain't talking about them bracelets that you going to Johnny Dang or whoever your jeweler is, you know what I'm saying, down in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, buying. Nah, you're gonna be downtown in them bracelets, bro. If you keep on bragging about this situation, talking about how you was standing over BEN10 and all this and that, you gonna find yourself in some shit that you don't want to be involved in, bro. So you might as well just keep making your music, bro, and stop talking about, you know what I'm saying, the incident itself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you done something that we ain't see. You thought you caught two bodies. You ain't catch two bodies. The two niggas survived. You know what I'm saying? The whole internet was going crazy, bro. We thought that these niggas hadn't lost their life. You know, let me tell y'all something. And Jay Prince Jr. talking about some keep it in the streets. Keep it out there in the field, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to the law and tell the law, bro, what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't if you do end up having to go to the law, bro, you gotta lie about what happened, bro. Everybody gotta make it out this situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jay Prince Jr., you know what I'm saying to Jay Prince All-Star J Star, All-Star JR. You know what I'm saying? He telling them, bro, keep that shit, you know what I'm saying, out here. You know, if something happened to All Star JR, Fed time. You know, if something happened to anybody with NBA YoungBoy, BN10, OG 33, any of them boys, psst, Fed time. Fed's gonna come knocking at the door and kick that bitch in. And if you ask me, I don't think it should be, you know what I'm saying, a limit on who should go to war, you know what I'm saying, or who need to go to war in December. I think all of these guys who run around here trying to act like some, you know what I'm saying, YN, some young niggas, I think them the ones who need to go. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones who need to, you know what I'm saying, get shipped off. You know what I'm saying? Let them go out there and do that shit. You know? If All Star don't snitch, don't take the stand, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying, eat them burgers with the police bring them. They're gonna leave it in the streets and it's gonna be war. And it's gonna be war between, you know what I'm saying, All Star and his boys, and maybe JR and his boys, but it's gonna be NBA and NBA Youngboy homeboy is gonna be involved in this beef because them was NBA Youngboy brothers. The the one nigga, dead end. I don't know who he is. He must have been a little, you know what I'm saying, a nigga who make people lose their ticket, you know what I'm saying? But now I don't think he can make people, you know what I'm saying, lose their ticket because he got a finger broken. But we all thought that, you know what I'm saying, because you had people going around saying, oh, I got sources, you know what I'm saying, that work it directly in the hospital. That's what, you know what I'm saying? You got YouTubers was coming out saying that shit, bro. Y'all heard YouTubers coming out saying some shit like that? Let me check and see what this live doing right now, man. Y'all heard YouTubers coming out saying, man, like y'all heard YouTubers coming out saying that they got sources that work in the hospital and that BN10 got, you know what I'm saying, tubes down his throat. See, them the guys that's spreading misinformation to people like, you know what I'm saying, us to, you know what I'm saying, go and spread the wrong information. Because we thinking that these people really, we don't know who they know. So we thinking that they really got sources, you know, these places. And half of these dudes got sources, and half of these dudes, bro, they ain't got shit. But you don't never hear me coming to the internet saying, "Oh, I got sources here. I know this person. Oh, this person hit me up randomly. I messaged this person and they hit me back and deleted something." No, you know what I'm saying. You don't hear me lying, doing none of that stuff. But you hear what you do is hear me doing is coming saying what other motherfuckers didn't say it. You know what other motherfuckers didn't say it. Because these people that who said this stuff supposed to be have connections, but they don't got connections. So we thought that being 10, you know what I'm saying, had tubes down his throat. We thought that you know what I'm saying, it was going around saying that BN10 couldn't have no visitors, you know what I'm saying, no YN homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Only person that could come and visit it was his mama. You know what I'm saying? That's what people were saying. And they were saying that it was officers outside of BN10 door. Because if BN10 would have got well, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't gonna go nowhere. That's what people were saying. And then the next day, you get this. This is BN10 talking. BN10 eating. You can't do this shit with no tube down your throat. So why is these niggas coming, you know what I'm saying, to the internet line? Why is they doing this shit for, you know what I'm saying, clicks, views, and comments? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Why is they doing this bullshit?
Morning shit.
Man, you know we gotta get this shit in. These niggas sound stupid, eating good around this bitch. Ain't nothing
Stupid duck ass. Fuck wrong with you?
I wake up. Are you?
Oh, yeah. So, when everybody thought, you know what I'm saying, that the nigga was dead, JR, you know what I'm saying, that this is the nigga who shot them. This is the nigga who tried to make, you know what I'm saying, BN10 and Deadend lose their ticket to life. You know what I'm saying? This is the, you know what I'm saying, the guy right here. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, no hate to none of the guys that was in this situation, but you know what I'm saying? The whole situation could have been avoided. It was saying that, you know what I'm saying, Allstar was there first, and then it was saying that, you know what I'm saying, BN10, not BN10, it was said that OG3 was there first. You know, ain't no telling who the fuck was there first. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who was there first. They gonna find out who was there first, bro. And then we gonna find out the truth about this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? That's if, you know what I'm saying, your boy, you know what I'm saying, All-Star wanna be like the rest of these niggas.
Oh ass niggas tagging me talking about, nigga, you see Ben back. You see Ben back. Well, if the bitch so back, tell him to do the BN10. I'll double it for him. Fuck he talking about. Do that bitch, Ben. Nigga, this your dance. Get in your groove, nigga, if you back.
You know.
I mean,
Still early in the morning shit.
If y'all think about it, that is BN10 dance, man. They saying that was BN10, you know what I'm saying, on the ground, shaking like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saying. That's what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? So it don't seem like that shit was true, bro. I think if BN10 would have got hit like they saying that BN10 got hit, bro, BN10 won't be talking and moving like this. Now, if he is paralyzed, he probably paralyzed from the waist down. But as we can see, man, his hands is moving. His hands is clearly moving, man. So the guy in this next photo, what I'm about to show y'all, because this ain't gonna really be a long live like that, but the guy in this next photo that I'm about to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, the next next photo and video shit that I'm about to show y'all is Dead End, man. You know what I'm saying? This Dead End Run, man. And we thought Dead End Run hadn't lost his ticket to life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna learn my new word, man. We thought he didn't lost his ticket to life because how he was laid out on a stretcher. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't moving. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, he only lost a finger, bro. Luckily. These dudes are blessed. They are really blessed.
Two people were
man.
critically injured during a shooting inside Confessions on Kirby Drive. According to the Houston Police Department, a physical altercation broke out after.
Now, that'll have me like scared to even go out to even a fancy place and eat, knowing that it can be some niggas, you know what I'm saying, or some guys, you know what I'm saying, running around, you know what I'm saying, wanting to relocate somebody's jewelry, you know what I'm saying, wanting to relocate somebody's stuff, you know what I'm saying, or trying to relocate somebody there, you know what I'm saying, inspire somebody's life, bro. Like, these guys are just straight up, you know what I'm saying, clowns, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got to learn how to pipe down, and they got to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, not be embarrassed to lose a fight, bro. Because if you be embarrassed to lose a fight, you're going to always, you know what I'm saying, find yourself in a deadly cycle. And these guys like to be in a deadly cycle, bro. They love it.
After a group attempted to take a man's chains. Police say the man was beaten by several people before pulling out a gun and firing, striking two individuals. But it is not known if they were bystanders or were part of the altercation. One victim, believed to be in his late 20s, was shot multiple times in the torso. Another, believed to be in his mid-20s, was shot several times in his arms and legs. Both were transported to hospitals in very critical condition. Police say one of the victims ran from Confessions and was later found in a nearby parking garage. The gun...
He was scared. The guy who ran had to be scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it was JR that ran, man, he was like, damn, bro. Like, these dudes real deal tried to relocate some shit from me, man. Like, actually, All-Star came out in his song and did say that BN10 relocated some of his shit with him to the hospital. Say, like, BN10, like, he had it in his hand and he was stuck and he basically couldn't let go. That's basically how he was putting it. You know what I'm saying? But the whole internet, bro, the whole world was fooled, bro. And I know that BN10, you know what I'm saying, and his homeboy thought that their life was over when they got hit, bro. You can't deny it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know that they thought that, bro. Anybody who get hit like that, bro, they gotta think that. You gotta think that. Ain't no way around it, bro. And the guy right here, this dude right here, we ain't heard nothing about him. When people were saying that, you know what I'm saying, this person was, you know what I'm saying, hadn't lost their ticket, you know what I'm saying? We thought it was him. When they was like, you know what I'm saying, it was BN10. We thought it was, you know what I'm saying, starting to think it was him because people were saying that they got inside information. Lying, saying that they got inside information. But clearly they didn't have no inside information at all, bro. They was just doing this shit for people to just, you know what I'm saying, spread their lies, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nobody got their life, you know what I'm saying, inspired in this situation, bro. And I'm glad that nobody ain't lose their ticket. He only lost a finger, like I told y'all previously before. He walking. BN10 ain't walking. Why is BN10 not walking? But the guy who was with him is walking. And people saying, before I get to that, right? You got people saying that OG3, you know what I'm saying, ran. I'm gonna just tell y'all like I always tell y'all, bro. I'm not a fan of this guy, you know what I'm saying, of this rapper, you know what I'm saying, of this celebrity, you know what I'm saying, none of these people. I'm not. So they saying that BN10, I'm gonna tell you from what I seen BN10 swinging, I'm not BN10, I seen OG33 swinging and getting pulled by a lady. You got people like King AK-47 saying that that's his mom, but I don't know. But he was getting pulled by a lady. So what y'all was expecting for him to do? He was in the middle of a fight. Bow, bow, bow. He getting pulled by a lady, right? What y'all think he was supposed to do? Push the lady, you know, push the lady off him, swing on the lady to get back to that? No, he let the lady control him because he didn't want, you know what I'm saying, to disrespect this lady. He didn't want to harm this lady. He didn't want to make a bad name for himself for pushing this lady off of him. So BN10 didn't run because if BN10 would have ran, I mean, not BN10, I keep saying BN10, OG33. If OG33 would have ran, OG33, you know what I'm saying, that lady wouldn't have been able to pull him. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that straight first. Now, this guy done lost his finger, man, and he ain't gonna be able to use that thing anymore if he was a stepper.
Got one. Well, you gonna say shit? You about to say
I ain't talking about nothing.
That thing gone, boy.
I ain't clear nothing up, bitch. I'm right here. Fake.
got one.
So
Well, you gonna say shit?
basically what he's saying, like, you know how JR Allstar dropped that song saying, like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, basically deleted both of these guys, bro. Basically saying, like, you ain't do that shit. That news fake. Hold up, matter of fact, let me go and see what BN10 want, because I told y'all that BN10, right? I told y'all, I said BN10 wanna and I ain't show it to y'all. Well, I'm gonna just show it to y'all like this right here. But BN10, man, y'all see that? BN10, BN10, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Basically, you know what I'm saying? BN10 say somebody come get him an interview, like pay for an interview, like pay him, you know what I'm saying? He'll be on an interview, you know what I'm saying? Because these dudes out here selling fake ass dreams, wishing that, you know what I'm saying, they would have got knocked off, brother. They would have, you know what I'm saying, lost their life in this situation, bro. Shit. I'm about to message him right now and say, shit, how much? And shit, if we do an interview, y'all already know that he replied. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do an interview, y'all already know that you know what I'm saying, BEN10 didn't reply to the message, so we wasn't able to do the interview, man. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. But y'all make sure that y'all leave me with a like, man. Y'all make sure that y'all, if y'all in here, y'all leave me with a like. Y'all make sure that y'all show me some respect, you know what I'm saying, because I show y'all respect, you know what I'm saying. I don't get mad at y'all, you know what I'm saying. I don't cuss y'all out, I don't talk bad about y'all, you know what I'm saying. And I show up, you know what I'm saying. Y'all see me consistently. So y'all, it's only right that y'all, you know what I'm saying, give me a like, put me out here in the algorithm. I don't sell y'all no fake lies, no fake dreams. I don't spread false lies, no fake information. I don't do none of that stuff. So y'all just, you know what I'm saying, make sure that y'all tap in with your boy. Make sure that y'all share this, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation, brother. Y'all think that BEN10, you know what I'm saying, and NBA young boy, them boys gonna have some real deal, you know what I'm saying? Fire B, Fire Hill, or what? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I know it's gonna be deeper than, you know what I'm saying, the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Because his guys got hit up. They can't just let that slide. They can't let that. These is real street guys. These real street niggas. You mean to tell me that some real street niggas or a real street nigga gonna get, you know what I'm saying, popped? And let it be okay. I don't think no real street nigga. If they let that shit be okay, they not real street at all, bro. And NBA YoungBoy and his whole crew is exposed. You know what I'm saying? That's how the whole thing gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Them boys, that's all they like doing is doing get back. So BEN10 is one of them guys, you know what I'm saying, who like being in the field. BEN10 is gonna be the main one, you know what I'm saying, out here trying to press, you know what I'm saying, J Prince, JR. And I think that if BEN10 not paralyzed from the waist down, I think that BEN10, you know what I'm saying, gonna hit the motherfucking studio, drop some diss songs, and try to get close to that boy JR, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this thing in the comment section. I'm out. Y'all make sure y'all drop a comment. Y'all make sure y'all like. Y'all make sure y'all sub to the channel if you haven't already done so. Peace.